5 cars you'd never guess shared engines. What's up, people? Hope you all well. It's popularly known that all the expensive sports and supercars have unique and highly complicated engines. This is in most cases true, especially considering the likes of Ferrari, Lamborghini or McLaren. In fact, there are lots of speedy and exclusive models which borrow engines from ordinary vehicles that are fine-tuned into something spectacular. Here are 5 exciting hero cars with engines from everyday boring cars. Number 1. The Nissan 350Z. The Nissan 350Z's launch in 2002 excited all sports cars lovers all over the world. It came with an amazing 2-door, 2-seater sports coupe with the power of V6 up front and a rear-wheel drive. Add to that a reasonable price and you've got an instant classic. Its 3.5-liter engine called VQ35DA delivered 305 bhp and acceleration of 5.4 seconds. Handling was also remarkably thrilling. However, not many people know this engine was also used in a vehicle on totally opposite side of the car spectrum, the Renault Grande Espace minivan. Yes, Renault got their hands on the same engine and slammed it into a family MPV. It was introduced in 2006 and sold until 2010, but very few of these performance people carriers were sold with a 350Z's engine, which was slightly detuned to 245 horsepower in Grande Espace. Despite the significant power for a minivan and a top speed of 140 miles per hour, many people did not fancy this model, probably because of the fuel consumption. And so the Grande Espace is now a forgotten French-Japanese gem. Number 2. The Lotus Evora. The Lotus has always been a company more focused on building a lightweight chassis, suspension and body. Sometimes they didn't even bother fitting radio or air conditioning, not to mention carpets. Over the years, Lotus has used engines from various companies like Ford, Renault, Rover and so on. But the Lotus Evora is equipped with a 3.5-liter Toyota engine with or without a supercharger. The interesting part is that this 3.5-liter V6, known as 2GR-FE, is the same unit used in the many ordinary Toyota models all over the world. With 276 horsepower, this engine that can also be found in Camry, RAV4 or Sienna family minivan. With supercharging, this engine has reached its peak of 400 bhp in Evora, that is sold since 2017. This has turned this car into a serious track toy. Number 3. The Koenigsegg CC8S. The CC8S was the first proper production model from Koenigsegg in 2002. The company developed 6 examples which were enough to establish it as the new force in hypercar class. At just 3.5 seconds 0 to 60 and a top speed of 200 miles per hour, it was one of the fastest models during the period and definitely a showstopper. However, it was powered by Ford's modular V8 engine, commonly found in the famous New York City yellow taxis, police Crown Victoria cruisers, and F-150 pickup trucks. The engine was thoroughly modified by Koenigsegg and equipped with the 2 big superchargers that resulted in 664 bhp, but still, it was the same block and displacement like they used in the ordinary Mustang GT from the mid-90s. An exciting thought when you're cruising in a New York taxi at 5 miles per hour. Number 4. The Noble M12. Noble is one of the small but very interesting manufacturers which produce fantastic cars but never evolved beyond manufacturing kit cars. To be fair, Noble develops extremely fast cars. It is equipped with a 357 horsepower engine and weighs just over 1,000 kilograms. There is also a 425 bhp version for even more poke. The engine used is a 3-liter Ford Duratec V6, commonly found in almost all Mondeo, S-Max and Fusions all over the world. Of course, Noble installed twin turbochargers to achieve such power, but still, the majority of the engine is the same. The M12 also borrowed its taillights from the first generation Ford Mondeo. Number 5. The Donkervoort D8 GTO. For those that don't know the Donkevoort, It can be likened to Caterham's crazier, more powerful and more extreme twin brother. Based on the everlasting Lotus 7 chassis, the Dutch company is famous for producing insane road cars with ludicrous power and barely any weight. Not your everyday driver, this one. The D8 GTO uses a 2.5-liter 5-cylinder TFSI engine from Audi that produces between 340 and 380 horsepower. Its standard engine is used all over Audi's model range. Since it is relatively small and turbocharged, it is easily tunable, and this is exactly why Donkevoort uses it. You survived up to now, so here's a bonus. The 2019 Toyota Supra. I'm sure all Supra fans are well aware of that, but other people might still not know that the newest Supra was done in collaboration with BMW and shares the engine with the new Z4. That's the legendary 6-cylinder 3-liter turbo doing 335 bhp here. There is also the option of 4-cylinder 2-liter engine, again from BMW, but that is only offered in Japan at the moment. So there you are. Can you think of any other hero cars with humble engines? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.